Have you ever wondered how Shopify, the multinational e-commerce giant, performed in the recent quarter? If so, then buckle up as we dive deep into the key points of Shopify's third quarter earnings report. Starting with the gross merchandise volume, or GMV, there is a notable increase of 22%, reaching a whopping $56.2 billion. That's an increase of $10 billion over the third quarter of 2022. Now let's delve into total revenue. There's a 25% increase, pushing the figure to $1.7 billion compared to the previous year. Factoring in the sale of Shopify's logistics businesses, the growth rate stands at an impressive 30% year-over-year. Moving on to Merchant Solutions revenue, it has soared by 24% to $1.2 billion. This growth is primarily driven by the increase in GMV and the expansion of Shopify payments. Next up, the gross payments volume, or GPV, elevated to $32.8 billion. That signifies 58% of the GMV processed in the quarter, a significant increase from the 54% in the third quarter of 2022. Subscription Solutions revenue also experienced a boost, with a 29% increase to $486 million. This surge is primarily attributed to more merchants joining the platform and pricing changes that came into effect for existing merchants on standard subscription plans. On the subject of monthly recurring revenue, or MRR, as of September 30th, 2023, it has risen by 32% to $141 million. This increase is driven by continued growth across all subscription plans, with Shopify Plus contributing 31% of MRR. The gross profit has grown by 36% to $901 million compared to the previous year. Gross margin for the quarter stands at 52.6%, a notable increase from the 48.5% in the third quarter of 2022. Operating income was $122 million, or 7% of revenue, a stark contrast to the operating loss of $346 million, or 25% of revenue, for the comparable period a year ago. This turnaround is primarily due to higher gross profit and lower operating expenses in the quarter. The free cash flow was $276 million, compared with negative free cash flow of $148 million in the third quarter of 2022. Lastly, as of September 30th, 2023, Shopify's cash and marketable securities were $4.9 billion, with a net cash position of $4 billion after consideration of outstanding convertible notes. To sum up, Shopify's third quarter earnings report paints a picture of significant growth and improved profitability. Key highlights include the substantial increase in GMV, total revenue, and Merchant Solutions revenue, along with the notable growth in Subscription Solutions revenue and monthly recurring revenue. The company also turned an operating loss into an income, indicating a strong financial performance. With such impressive results, it's safe to say that Shopify continues to make strides in the e-commerce industry.